Grand rising to you, all the lovers of freedom, all the patriots all over the world. I bring you good tidings from the God of our ancestors, from the universe, from the Anunnakis, from the Nibirus, from the Galactic Federation, from all the powers that's fighting for humanity all over the world. My next prayer for you today is that you are totally well and uplifted in all your ways. So, we have something very unique to also talk about today. Today being on Sunday, 28th of July, 2024, is a year, I guess, each and every one of us must remember for good. We must remember it for good. So that's why we keep on doing our activism to make sure each and every one of us is liberated. Particularly at this point in time, we're almost getting to the Armageddon. We're already in Armageddon already, where the kingdom of darkness and light is going to be fighting the final battle. Please, I'm not seeing how many people watching. I cannot figure it out from here, but I'm only seeing your comments. So we're not going to be spending too much time in this very broadcast. Our first commenter today, Oga Otabo Osawaro. You are welcome. Happy Sunday from here. Then I don't really know how many of us are conversant with the Olympic that is held in Paris, France. I want to be talking about the miseries behind it. I know our social media cyberspace have been stood jam-packed with all kind of unnecessary comments that we doesn't need at this point in time. You know, there is time and season for everything according to the book of Ecclesiastes 3 from verse 1. But one of the most disgusting part of it right now is that only one particular season is constant in our lives, and which is bad. I keep on saying it, humanity is going through extinction. This is not a rumor. We are seeing the sun everywhere. For those of us that watch the Olympics, I'm going to be showing us one or two videos. And 2 years ago, Beyonce, he was spotted on one of his albums. She was on a red cloth, at the same time sitting down, was sitting on top of a red horse. That thing was of a meaning. And another horse again spotted in this very ongoing Olympics. And I'm going to be telling you the meaning of the horses, so that those that want to sleep and make them cry for sleep, now they know. But me, I have to do what God has sent me. Donald Trump said it. He said we cannot save everybody, but I would have loved, as we don't take suffer, particularly black race, particularly we, the original people that God created into this world, or we just came into existence, we were never created, and the white people they create, but due to the nation they set before us, let me use that word created, you know. But it is very dehydrated that we don't really know who we are. And the very day you know you are, you know how to position yourself and begin to fight for freedom. This mental slavery they put us, we feel that the level we are today, that is our core value, that is how we are supposed to be. But we have hundreds of people or thousands of people doing content creating. Hardly before you see somebody from our state that will do this kind of one I'm doing. But it's very, very difficult. I don't know why. Maybe not because monetization or something, I don't know. But we have to do the little thing we can from here and leave the rest for God. It's an error for us not to do anything at all. Now, let me introduce the topic before we start taking it heading by heading. 2024 Paris Olympic opening ceremony and the miseries. First, deliver yourself from mental slavery. Religion was created to enslave you. Always ask what you need from the God of your ancestors. The earth, He resetting Himself. I guess most of us might be very conversant with this. How we have been seeing volcanoes everywhere. The volcano that is happening in Catania, Italy, and there is also this overheating in Palermo in Italy. The one that is happening in Catania, that have affected the airport being closed down this very week, is happening as a result of there's something that the earth is vomiting that was not supposed to be there. And the reason why I'm giving all this one or two information, you may not too need them, because it's not going to make you laugh, rather than it's going to put you in a state which I call a state of categorical species. You have to know about it so that when it starts happening, you know how to position yourself. Many people today, they don't even know what is coming. They don't have information given to their children. Boyfriend or girlfriend, they don't have information sharing to each other. They feel everything is the same. The very day the Paris opening, I told us about how train. There was a network bridge, train stopped working, transportation in Paris were cut off. About 800,000 people were affected due to that train networking. The one from Germany, Belgium, Holland, and UK was totally affected, to the extent that they told them that nobody should even go to train station. Do you know, in that very opening, there was a lot of things that was spotted that is demonic. It is satanic. Spotted. One, they created the Last Supper, where Jesus Christ gathered the disciples. They added it, the Last Supper. And what does the Last Supper? After the Last Supper, Jesus according to the story, then they were dancing on stage. I'm going to be playing the video. They were dancing on stage. People started falling. People started falling, and now Delewu. What does that imply? Now, they show a big building. Fire come inside. What does that mean? Does that peace? No. Then the most interesting one inside, I take it from the book of Revelation chapter 6, which a lot of alienic pastors and some member that was also alienic, they don't talk about it. It's there. Let me read it for you. You know what we have to do, what we know how to do is to do research. That's why we don't do the kind of program other people do. They say we are like the washing cloth, don't know if you know. Now, that is the fourth horse you just seen. Osmeikato, you are welcome, Uncle. Rose William, you are also welcome. I think I saw again Destiny or Moruye, you are also welcome. Happy Sunday to you all. Now, four of the horse apocalypse. In Christian, the four horse who, according to the book of Revelation chapter 6, if you read from verse 1 to 8, appear with the opening of the first four of the seventh seal that bring forth the catalysm of the apocalypse. The first horse is a conqueror with a bow and a crown, ride a white horse with a scholar, something interpreted to symbolize Christian, Christ or Antichrist. The second horse is given a great sword and ride a red horse. Second horse will be red. Na Beyonce, na display. What was the meaning of that? War were declared upon humanity. Beyonce away. War were declared upon humanity. Let's go further. Now, symbolize war and bloodshed. The third carries a balanced scale, ride a black horse, and symbolizes famine, hunger. I told you about that day first, the day first, there be 3 days ago here, that look at how Big Gates paid US farmers for them not to go into farming again. How the UK Janjaweed also pay farmers, made them leave their crops, made it rotting. If they want to plant crops, made them plant the one with them to feed bed. We are seeing it already, but we will repair the world, we will not let them to show. And the fourth horse, which was spotted in Paris 2 days ago here, ride a pale horse, and it identified death. I've talked about zombie apocalypse before. It just told me, you say, man, humanity are playing with their lives. And everything is the biblical, it's scriptural now. They are playing Bible to us. But we carry the Bible, we are Christian. Every Christian that does not know this, so that you are zombie, man, then they go, church to you, you are just a Christian for nothing. Do you know this thing was not supposed to, it's not supposed to affect the elect Christians? Now, before we treat some other headings, let me play some videos to you. Those that have here, let them here. Also, I make a Shakaraya. How many times do we have together left? My by 2030, everybody's okay. Either you are going to be in Oklahoma, I will be in Tanzania, or I will be in Burkina Faso. There is never a time we are going to coexist together because of our decision. So that one is clear. So now where they make Shakara, I can't make for it. Now let me first show you the one of these disciples. Look at it. The one with the ground, and the one with the first tell us before, the one with the up. Now the one with the heart. Now this was the last supper Jesus Christ ate with his own disciples before he come out. Now, which video am I going? Okay, let me see if I can. If this one will be more clearer for you to watch.
Are y'all seeing the same thing that I'm seeing right now? This is so suspect.
They dance for say, not say people they fall.
Look at this.
People they fall.
They're doing what looks like the destruction.
They do like zombie.
And people are just falling out.
This thing happened in Paris in the Olympic opening.
Oh, we got it.
Now for Apple here, look at the horse.
And perhaps
look at the horse. This is the horse of death.
I don't think this is the white horse.
They displayed all. They displayed all. This is what we are expecting soon.
Population. No, but for real, you owe us an answer on this one. Why are people just falling out again? And we have the
people are falling out from the stage.
I really.
Is this one entertainment or what?
But by some weird.
Is this one entertainment? Look at this Statue of Liberty. This Statue of Liberty, blood, dead body.
What's going on here? What's this thing? Go up to the statue.
Statue of Liberty, they cry blood.
What is going on?
That will tell you what we are, what humanity is to face soon.
In our face, man.
We are already on it already.
People just look right past.
Now,
for instance,
make the video not too long. Okay, may I show? Maybe they'll show the one of us.
Right there. Oh.
We fire for enter house. If you don't do this one, I'll play another one for you. Okay, look at it.
Who knows?
You see, fire the bomb for house. Now it is very dehydrating that we have social media, nobody using it for what is right. I don't really understand our people. If I thought we don't live, we get the index. Let us get this very sign and put our hearts together and know how to position ourselves so that if it gets your canteen and when you got the information, you know whether you are to run, you know when you are supposed to leave the house, know where you are supposed to stay at home. This was the similar thing that happened in the old. That when most of us were saying, if I were to be alive, that level will not be possible. To be mentally enslaved. Now mental enslavement they cause all these things. Now people don't want to do research. We know the value they do research for us. We are taking everything to be this thing. A day before that very Olympic, there was a total blackout in Spain. In France. Let me show it to you. Look at it. There were total blackouts. Everywhere gone black. You can see to it, everywhere were total blackouts. Now, how are they going to be doing what they are doing in the stadium?
Well. There's currently a blackout in Paris.
Total blackout.
I knew something was going to happen.
After train, no festival work the first day of the opening. No. Now, who can bear attest to it in an eloquent manner what humanity is about to face? Who can bear attest to it what humanity is about to face? And this is the time we need each other more. We need to combine the dots together. We need to really combine the dots together. So many things are happening in the world that is your way. It's not that we believe in food. We feel everything is okay. Millions and millions of people when wait as pray weather now. Today now, people don't want to argue it again. They create weather. We are still doing exposition to how religion were created. There are people today supporting Jeremiah Omoto idiot over his fake miracle and the fake soaping on him. But the same person will still come out tomorrow because he cut up our baye. Then you will support him that what he's doing is right. Because why? The people they are talking to, they know where they don't go log their brain. Please, if you follow up this very page or this very broadcast all the time, don't be a part and parcel of what is to come, please. These are weird. We that are fighting for humanity to remain, we are getting drained. We are getting drained because the more we try to, make our people make them understand, nobody want to get them right. The red horse, which is the second horse, a man, a Beyonce, advertised, was for war. The third horse, I think the third horse was that one we are seeing in Beckham Palace or so, whether not during Charles' coronation. There was a man there, the Green Reaper, who carry sword. They call it the Green Reaper. He was spotted in Charles' coronation. All these things are symbols. I also read it to us in the book of Revelation. And right now, Revelation chapter 6, verse 1 to 8, all plain. It has never been happening. Even the Super Bowl, where they do last year, where this man for that, I'll be early this year or so. I've been last year now. Or is it early this year? Where this so and so about this Igbo guy, whether I be CEO of Access Bank or so. They ain't better. Because now that very Super Bowl, so the highest Nanayema Yazesi, now there for the one. As many that we are going, they were able to handle and act by a lot of you see what happened to Ifeanyi Uba already. Do you think his death is natural? It's not natural now. Ifeanyi Uba death is not natural. Who told you it's natural? Where for natural? It's not natural now. It's not natural. Everybody is to pay for his still worship. Please, if you have never one day committed crime, you are known in this whatever, please. Just wake up now, we need from you. Just wake up. And now, let's go to the second phase. There's one thing asking something from God. Maybe you want the God of your ancestors, do this for me. He said in the book of Matthew 7:7, he said, ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. And the question I want to ask all our followers, all our allies, all our commenters, or whatever, are you asking? Now, what are you asking to stay alive? Are you asking for now? There is time and season for everything. There is time to ask for money to build a house. There is time when you demand money, you want to change your car. There is time when you demand money, you want to buy a jeans. There is time when you demand money when you want to buy, as a woman, you want to buy a human hair. You have to systemize the season. That's why Ecclesiastes 1:3 verse 1 make it clear. He said there is time and there is season for everything. There are two seasons in life. The night season and the morning season. Night season at time you are not supposed to be demanding for a car. Because we are in a night season. What we are supposed to be demanding for right now, it is an information that will liberate us and liberate our children. Do you no longer time to go and buy land in one useless place? No. No, because you don't know whether the earthquake is going to happen. I have warned right from time. If you have something now, keep it for yourself and help the people that doesn't have. A better life is coming. You know today, people can't intercede on the attorney. Yeah. This very old earth is coming to an end. And it's going to end up with all this nyamanyama, those bad evil. Night season is a season whereby so many things will be wrong with your life. Night season is a time. In the time of Anna. Sarah and Anna, where they were barren. But the money also came when God also give them their children. Night season, there are things you demand for in night season. You don't demand for it in the day season. We are in a night season right now. There are so many things we are not supposed to. Do you think I cannot wear tie and start coming on show? Do you think I cannot be inside the house right now and honestly will be blowing me? I said before, let's even assume say are they pet with person. The person on they go out. Why am I always outside? Would the person also go out one day and quickly still do video for 30 minutes? Because you don't steal to conquer. A mother told me today, which I respected so much. He said you can stop the communication, but do not stop the commitment. For example, we have a little dispute. There are a lot of things we do not agree on. As he written in the book of Amos 3:3, he said, can two agree together except, can two work together except they agree? Maybe there is an agreement between our physical decision and our struggles. Then your own did not align with my own. Then you grumble away and you go away and I also go away from you. He said, the commitment and the mission, do not forsake it. Focus your mind on the commission and the commitment. Was I offended yesterday? Yes. Was I offended day for yesterday? Yes. But I can forget about the communication. But there is no way I will leave that the commitment, because the commitment we are giving to us an assignment. It is salvation for humanity and redemption. And if every one of us choose to take this thing firm, we excavate it in our heart. Is inherent and inalienable. We must succeed. I said humanity is going to extinction. A lot of people did not know because of the outside that be spread out. You thought it's a joke. The Bible is playing in our face. Now, what are we asking from God? Are we asking for protection now? Is it the real time to ask for husband? Or you have to ask for God, give me a companion who can take my hand and let me say through this very angle. There are a lot of women today fully veiled because of the man they were with. A lot of men today fully veiled because of the stupid woman that they were with. This very time now is a time for sober reflection. Oh, why man? Oh, man. We have no home to call our own. Here we are stopped. It's only people that are lunatic. It's only people that are bovine. It's only people that are ignoramus kaliwa who will still feel the life we were living 8 years ago is still the same. It was in 2000, the Third World War were declared upon us. Since 2000, I've been outside. Since 2000, since 2020, sorry. Since 2020, I've been outside. If I'm not doing video in the seashore, I'm doing it on the street. If I'm not doing it in the forest, I'm doing it in the garden. Since the year 2020, a video near why my shoulder is 10. Why can't all my videos 1,000? Why am I doing it? Why am I not tired? Why am I not tired today? Why am I not tired? Am I monetized? I'm not always weak. But one thing that makes me lose strength at times is when we see people who we are supposed to liberate themselves, but nobody cares about it ourselves. But when the pains come, we are not ready to start going through the pains. No pain, no gain. We are in the wilderness right now. Wilderness is your night season. There was also a night season in the life of Joseph. Why not agree for once that the war is upon us? We want to go to where two Bini alien, man and woman, they are fighting themselves. You want to contaminate your ear with your ear thing. How does that have to do with what they are displaying in France? That they projected the horse of death. The storm is upon us as a people. The storm is upon us. The sky is too big for two birds to have an accident. The more you will see our people will also lessen what they are doing, so that let these people also concentrated. No, they will not concentrate. They don't want you to be concentrated. That's why from one event to the other, these same people, they will create another event that will disfocus you. My dear, if you mind your opposition, you will lose your position. Right now, the people who intend to be hungered and thirsty for that is right and stand for the truth. I know what I'm saying. I'm not a rumor monger. That's why I pray for all our allies all the time that is fighting for humanity. What are we asking from God? Ask and it shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Exodus 14:14. I will fight your fight, you will hold your peace. Did you know the kind of fight that you have? We have fight at home. One idiot is number one problem. We have another one here. Brigade your sorrows. They're biting the bushes. The King's the Rockefeller and the Rothschild, they declare war on us. We are supposed to fight back by frequency, by raising our Christ consciousness. Let the vibration go and let the energy go. Speak with your mouth, declare it. There are principalities and powers that are also working for salvation for humanity and redemption that will also channel up your message. Say, there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. Whatsoever I hear you say into my ear, such will I do. What are you saying into the ear of the Anunnakis and the God of our ancestors? So you are not speaking. All you know about God, give me more money. I want to buy more lands and build more. Who is going to stay in the house? Who is going to stay in the house? Did they want you to have house? Have you heard that by 2030 they say you own nothing and you'll be happy? Why not fund people that is fighting for your freedom? A shout out to, I don't want to say this one, to sick bubble. A shout out to one of my greatest mother all over the world. Your husband surprised me today. Order for you honor your son, I also gave one testimony the other day. If I'm even doing monetization, I can't get it. Who tell you truth does not pay? One is an ibesa. Who tell you truth does not pay? One is an ibesa. If for one 1,000 euro, where the 100 euro ni me, we are having 20,000 euro. I'm expecting 2,000 euros. We are having 100,000 for example, maybe 10,000. So we have a fee, maybe fee. We are big one euro. That's why I want everybody to be fine. Let the bad people do whatever they have in mind. Let them put restriction in everywhere. If we must be truthful to ourselves, there are people who is making sure that this world remains. I'm part and parcel of those people. If you are a covenant at that time, God will make provision for you when you feel there's not going to be provision. That's why I'm not moved by I'm not moved by it. You hear me no lele. With content creator now never go follow most content creators, they don't go follow Jeremiah Snap. Do you know they are? Can I tell you here? Their time is coming. Their time is we they see now who were we we are seeing them. We know people that are real, we know them, but we don't want to honor the backman again because anyway into more problem. We are coming, we will do. There are some reading we will do. There are some reading that the spaceship in order to handle. But any person that is spiritual enough, you should know that the war is upon us. That's why what you're doing today. The palace must be. The palace in Wawata. Palace is the one of the things that cause problem ye black race. The selling of slaves started from there. Then you want it to remove. Why can you be selling slaves? Everything that is not of the Lord must be removed. Must be removed. SAP no now. So that's why we are not afraid to tell them the truth from here. So that if you want to repent now, you repent, or you die along with it. It will not remain. Now, to come back to our main topic, how are we asking? Are we asking amiss? A lot of us are very conversant with this very verse. Exodus 14:14. God will fight your fight, I will hold your peace. Man, they're going to evaluate your fight. When Donald Trump came in, he formed allies with Putin. He formed allies with CCP of China. He formed allies with Kim Jong-un of North Korea. He formed allies with Bolsonaro, the president of Brazil before the election was run. He formed allies with Modi, the Prime Minister of India. That was how he created all the allies. He also formed ally with Russia. Now, because you have already evaluated the facts in Oroto. Now, you are not evaluating your own. A lot of people did not even know today. Omano buwe, where you praise. You know, Saloba hate Ivairo. Omano buwe, the way some people are campaigning. Remove house, remove man from. Now, who is causing the problem? Eravi, you say the problem. Your father is not the cause of the problem. The very institution you have in your country is the one draining you. That's why you can see right now they also projected them. Because they know that the mental slavery they put you before, it is still working. And if you do not deliver yourself right now, no deliver, no pastor will ever pray for you to come and pour oil on you. Mental slavery, you have to deliver yourself from it. By knowing the truth, he said you shall know the truth, the book of John 8 verse 32. He said, and you shall know the truth. He said, and the truth shall set you free. Before the truth set you free, first of all, make you miserable. And if you are able to walk in that very midst of miserability, then you are ready to be saved. You have to apply the truth too. If you do not apply the truth, it's like a G-Wagon without it. It's like a beautiful woman without character. And it becomes caricature. That is it. So you have to know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Now, for us to be free, this very new jurisdiction, this new very new era, because of what is coming, you have to apply the truth often. Don't use sentiment to do anything. You see more people right now, they want to die in the name of the power. They want to die because their father have already sworn on oath. There are people that swear such oath. So when you're out there, stop losing emotion. Any cause I lay here, your ancestors must use somebody to come and tell me because they know it's effective. They know what because you are a charlatan and a misguided element. That's why today you worship your oppressor. That's why today nobody combine the dots. How will a leader leave his people to be killed? I'm not domain where the old those they told you about or the TV here. The more that man tried to rescue people, the more they call him Ogyomba. The more that man try to rescue people, the more they call him Ogyomba. The man that want to bring policy that will help the citizens, the more they call him Ogyomba. Go and ask them right now. The criteria now, a offense in a community Ogyomba, they don't have anything to say. Every better person today, no red donor is Ogyomba, while the lunatic is Osyoba. The lunatic is Osyoba, the useless people. Look at what they call Ogyomba, the more better people. Oh, Professor Bronsali. Professor Greg Akenzo. Look at this man that just come. You have not seen him on my rule there. As soon as go down, he's already Ogyomba. So what we are hearing about Barrister Sadin Oge, he's a nice guy. He's already Ogyomba. Now, who had now the Osyoba? The Tagan Lion. The police. Just to gain the political whatever I'm a hospital. They violate the law. Are the people no have a pole or a transformer or a light? Are the people no genki? That's why even a market that is titled their name when it burns in they don't cause. Because this is who they are. They have already shown to you who they are. Then what are you still waiting for? I'm not supposed to be doing this very broadcast. Why am I still doing it? Like there is a comment I saw in the last video I did. People are really waking up. We are depopulating them seriously. Hey man, when I get a comment, they go and look at comments. People are giving reasonable comments. Hey, or wait, let me read it to you. No, I can't get it. The screenshot is in the other phone. I can't get it. But let me just quote. The guy can't say the person, I don't know whether a man or a woman. To the last paragraph, or we no wonder you like Donald Trump. Or wait, because Donald Trump stands for the truth. That's how to know a good leader. We don't need to sugarcoat anything. I will not come here and say, all what I'm saying right now is real. All what I'm saying right now is real. Go and read the book of Revelation chapter 6. What happened in Paris Olympic is what is playing. Everything is biblical. I told you before now that everything is biblical. Whatever thing I'm saying here, if it is not biblical, I won't say it. It is biblical. It is playing. The red horse was for farming and war had been declared. While the other horse that just spotted the fourth horse. Now, if you also read that book of Revelation chapter 7 verse 4, I will be able to quote how many seals. that the people not hearing. I've thought about it before. Let's quickly check the book of Revelation 7 verse 4. He said, then I had the number of those who were sealed, 144,000 from all tribes of Israel. 144,000. Now the pastor matter what can make. It's not all about making heaven. It's all about a man of that Christ consciousness. Who know what in day. Or mabu now. That's why today you're able. No Bini alien today. No Edo alien that is doing sad. Who even know that something we spotted. That there is something that happened in that Olympic that is biblical. They don't know. They don't care to know. They don't care. They don't care. These are what we are talking about. How many people wake up? They are sleeping. They have a church and they see Agbesu. And why they have a su? They know the devil they are supposed to talk to. He said, resist the devil and it will flee. How you go to resist him? Disobey them. Anytime they speak, talk back to them. It will flee. But we are lying it. The main thing here I'm asking us is this. What are we really asking from this God? What do we want God to do for you? Each of you to ask God for protection. God, I pray for your enabling power. Because your friend finish up his house, you see her for social media, you know why we want. We don't even know what we are to ask because we have not really know who we are. Like me, I've already know my own. There are a lot of things that bug you that doesn't bug me. Your season of building house may be a season I'm going to be lending to people. Your season of buying clothes might be a season I'm going to, go to restaurants and go and do shopping. Let me also appreciate one or two persons. Hey, Honorable Apostle Alfred, sir. Who can we, my brother? Best destiny, you are welcome. I think I saw one of that comment. Kennedy, you are also welcome. Martins of Yasoge, you are also welcome. So that's that. We have to know that there is time and season for everything. Now there is time to do protest. Why there are times that protest is not supposed to be done? And right now, look at how they are going to thwart the effort of people that are going to come out for protest. We don't know who is behind this very protest. Whether now people will help Burkina Faso where they take get their freedom, now one help also, nobody know. Nobody cares to verify what's happening. All they know is for their personal selfish interest. Whether now people will help Niger, now one can help us so that we'll come out for protest from there. They'll say, okay, Tinubu, your time done over. Nobody knows. But they are telling us not to protest. Why hunger is in the land? There are no proactive measures. Whether not the same people will help the Omaye Faye of the new elected Senegal president, now one can help us, we don't know. Whether not people will help Ibrahim Traore, now one can help us, okay, if one also help you guys, come out in protest. We are watching. If they don't leech on you, won't leech on them. If you can spend 20 days or 20 days or 7 days outside, we'll take over the government. There's already mechanism. We don't know. Then they are telling us to give this man time. As our day for yesterday here, I heard that if we will increase in the Port Harcourt, in Kanu side, if we will increase, then they are telling us to keep quiet. Because you know what? They feel that we are their slave, while they are the master. So he said the heart of a king is in my hand. According to the Bible, he said I turn it to whenever it pleases. They feel that they can always maneuver our head anytime they like. Or till you disobey some certain protocols, my brother, you go nowhere. This is the time to disobey. Despite the book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 19, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the fruit of the land. There are time to obey. We have obeyed them for too long. We have shouted, we have talked, we have said, we have called Salobanuk idiots. Today, we are not seeing anybody like God. That is to say, be a God to yourself. Be the CEO of your life. Do not depend on anybody to come and rescue you. The only way the way your vote will count physically in the ballot box, also your voice also counts. Do you know today there are frequencies? They work called group consciousness. How does group consciousness work? Let me break it down for you. If you read the book of Exodus 3 verse 9, God called Moses. Say Moses, come, Larima, viens aquí, viens ici. Now I'm saying to go and meet Pharaoh. Now, how does it happen? It happens that the accumulation of their demand become much in the sight of God at the ear of God. In 10 to 1, one will be crying, we are tired of this suffering. The other one over there will be, like, let's say Orion will be shouting. Akoko Edo will be shouting. Okokugbo will be shouting. Use will be shouting. Everybody will be shouting. God will not look at her. I need to go and rescue these people. Franklin, Obamoyi, and Madam Barbara Igbeneweka, you are welcome. Brazilians Coco, you are also welcome. Now, the thing is, after everything has been accumulated, God look at it. Let's assume it was a drum near VAU of honor. God had no option that to say, no, I need to send a helper. Also, he needed from your side. Now, anytime God look at it, how many people even need it? They don't need this freedom. But honor is saying, he will say the deliverer. God knows that we will be needing somebody like me. According to I read in the book of Jeremiah 3 verse 15. He said, I will be sending you a pastor according to my heart that will teach you with knowledge and understanding. What about be teaching you? It's knowledge and understanding about the tricks of the enemies. That's what we are teaching here. Forget about we are using some certain sophisticated languages. We are using this sophisticated language so that make it for provoke them. Let them keep on cursing it. We don't send. That's why we are using the sophisticated language we are using. Grace wisdom in your way, you are welcome. Hey, mommy, Messi, Coco, you are welcome, man. You are lifted. That is why we are using the sophisticated language we are using. So we need to add our voice to it. Use your media. In your closer, what material than the media? Shout out. This is your comment of even using on J. I said somebody, there was a comment somebody wrote. He said, okay, after I explained what the palace stand for, I bring out an insight from me. The person said, now he be the vet for Obaseki before. That person today is now a Obaseki fan. Because he have not heard it from that perspective. This grooming and indoctrination, you don't know what it takes. I am women feeling imagine between man and God, you know that. Oh, Salobo read though. But if you see the way they say it, it was as if anytime you go there, they can't even give you water. But because of this grooming and indoctrination, we were indoctrinated, mental enslavement. We are still slaves today. Our enemy is still slaves. Mama me dependent in Europa. We always get an independent in paper. Now, in television, if they are in television, there is COVID. Outside television, no COVID. You need to see all these words. I was only seeing all those videos. I show you again now. You see, have a Boris Johnson. Is it not during COVID? Boris Johnson and away party. They were not social distancing. On a year with black woman by a rock. But when they want to enter television, they don't move me bunu. No name die so and so place. When on they don't catch you mugu. The same thing you are seeing today. They call themselves God so that you look to them like God. But during the time of your necessity, devil is even better than them. That's what meta slavery does. Meta slavery makes you to see your enemy. Who were enemy were dead. Meta slavery. Meta slavery makes you to worship your oppressor. If you are an ignoramus kaliwa, who you say. We are praying for it to be removed. Then you are saying or talk by who did God is going to answer? Either you will lose your head along the line because you are never ready for salvation. Now, this very thing we are talking about is salvation for humanity. It's not only for me, it's not only about campaign, but as when happened to also fall in our line of activism. All day your work is nearest in meaning. Always you marry everybody. The dignity of humanity is what we are fighting for. Because humanity is going to extinction. If not for my activism by now, we would have been moving with her. Do you know what it takes for Afi where he would here? You are he, what makes you to a human? Let so many fathers right now go to DNA. There never a time that DNA will show where money, except what we were very well. It's transhumanism now. The one you have your management where your management bad. I think a rumor came and let me call it a rumor. A rumor came and most of us we saw it. They said the US Congress allegedly announced that any person that do this thing, you no longer a US citizen. You no longer go to regard as normal human being. Let's assume it's true. You are not a human being, I'm not a human being. That to say no reincarnation for us. Oh my folk. That is to say no reincarnation for us. Then what are we doing if we are not going to be reincarnated? What makes you to be a complete human being is your aim. That's why the book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23. Look at what King Solomon told the people. He said, guard your heart. He said, guard with all diligence. He said, out of it flow the issue of life. You have to guard it. Whatever it takes you to be alive, be alive. You no longer to be sacrificed. I prefer to pray for humanity than for me to support one idiot. I'll be telling them, let them bring it on. They won't bring it on. Let them bring it on. You won't bring it on. You are a coward. You bring it on. You won't bring it on now. You are waiting for me to come to Benin. It's no longer going to be what it's supposed to be now. It's going to be, there's going to be transformation. It's going to be named do state. It's not going to be like that. For those of you losing emotion, lose your emotion. I don't bloody care. Me, I'm doing my own from here. Or why would they be now? Why would they be having so? I don't them up there in the sky, doing the will of my Father which is in heaven. If there's anything like heaven, then what are we killing ourselves for? Now, if you must have to ask according to the time and the season. Edward, not so, but not that difficult. Do you know only one thing I ask God right now? God, give me the strength to say true. I'm not asking God for a house. I'm not asking God, God, give me money to buy land. I'm not asking God, God, give me money to buy a new car. I'm not crying, say, God, I have no shoe. What I'm only asking for, God, give me the strength so that I may be able to survive this crisis. I don't ask for more. That's how everybody's supposed to be. They no longer time to ask for a woman. Don't ask God right now to give you a wife. Osaba had nobody who know na enough for carrying a wife in because am I structure does me am I do guy am I do guy with suwobo because no gbede woro di ne woro Timothy yayi ogbede you are welcome no gbede woro di ne woro mark what you ask. Let not be carried away. Ask and it shall be given you. Do I name no magba? If no ekenu no no ansalobo, give me the strength to say true. Come and your baba, come and your. When we were in Morocco, in one of my guys, it was a chorus for those of you that came out from there. Afiambo Saguero. Come and your Godwa Kimaya yo Otuni yewe bu no ma. We were not praying for God to send us to university. We were praying according to the situation we found ourselves. Because we need to sail through that river. We need to pay a connection money and we'll be able to cross to the other side. That was why this song was sung. Often by everybody that was in Morocco then. Kame yo, geme kimaya yo. Otuni yewe bu no ma. Kame yo. Otuni yewe bu no ma. Because right now, there was a sea between us that were causing us from reaching our destination. We need to be praying that prayer so that God will give a recognition and send us a connection money that all these connection men will not kill. That was how most of us were able to enter abroad. The song I sang today, I don't know. Every year, boy, you have been here, you're making a yard, but on a listen of a boy, I tell boy, you're none. Why you know what I get you guys will pardon me. I'm not praying for God to give me a car. God, give me the sustaining grace so that we'll be able to sail through and enter the new earth. I know when we go to the new earth. Medesi River. Opposite to you are welcome. That is just it. But today, if you see us, we are acting amazed. We are sending God unnecessary fight. We have not been able to evaluate our fight and our struggle. And God, you said you will fight my fight. Maybe that your friend that you are even praying about, God, come and beg him, Baba. God wants you to pray and beget you. Maybe God wants you to start praying, God Almighty, and do what Putin and Donald Trump is doing, get and succeed, whatever Hillary, whatever brigade, whatever gate of hair, whatever the palace of the upper Benin might have caused to humanity, you are supposed to crumble them and say that by fire. Then you are praying for one friend that gossip you. That prayer missed. I don't do that too. Do you know I do not remember these people in my private prayers? I do not remember them in my private. It's only when I come here, true to God, I do not remember them. If I want to pray, appreciate God Almighty, the Anunnakis and the Nibiru's. Wadomo. As I'm going out right now, let me go in peace and come back in peace. That is, I don't need to stop banding and chaining. Again, here we broken, here study. Idoya mo was up, who gossip. Idoya mo was up, that is already at my back. Oh, yeah, bad bites. Idoya mo was up, no, agbi won't. Don't gossip me. No, I will not listen to that, because if you mind your position, you will lose your position. I focus more on the ball. The ball is our salvation. Do you know there are people today that gossip you? A society na my gossip. There are people today, they hate you because you are mama man. That's why I want the air to be good. You see somebody is working year in, year out. When we now once a 6 months. Because the job of the Lord is just your turn. Oh, he will still gossip you. You will never speak who bo one, you will never speak you have anything. But when Yegboro says he's not contented with what he has. Now you will not start managing those kind of people. There are prayers we should be praying right now. God, this thing I've infected myself with, cleanse me. Let that one be your prayer. Don't let it be your prayer. Don't let them now let the gods hold me responsible for Niyafukbe. We're saving your generation. Save your DNA. You have a lot of problem. But why now? Where problem in it? I came here to come and preach my messages. I'm gone. I don't even remember your comments again. Before I used to carry comments of Iwimi of YouTube video. I don't want. The only one I declared here the other day, I was called to order muting, please. Your generation where you go. A remin where you na whatever talk he say. Even ukaje before gaje boy anybody. Then I obeyed. I come here, I did not see it. That is what I do. I come here, I did not see it. That is what I do. So I'm not be carried away. Please, let's combine it. Once in a while, beat it up this page. This very page have been anointed by God in the whole world, you know. The only page that speaks the undiluted truth. You hear it from us here. Nobody can ever do the kind. You have no control, no puedo hacerlo. Y tú no puedo hacer eso. The highest military in the world couldn't chest what we chested. I was told one day, do you know how many times these people came for my arrest? Bright Louise and Lovely Jesus, you both are welcome. Do you know how many times they came for my arrest? They'll be looking, but we are hearing a voice. We are not seeing this man. A trip in here will be over. A lot of you will not understand this. Because God knows where, yes, if they silent nuclear, all my children is going to be targeted. Up to now, we are still fighting it. That's why I break it all the other day. Wagima, wake up a Christ consciousness in man. The little life we have, let's gather information, save ourselves. There is a medibed that will purify our blood. It's called quantum healings. About 6,000 potent goods, medically, scientifically, and otherwise, that we are taking away from humanity, is going to be released. It's going to be released. It is not how you are looking at it. That's why I don't want APC to spend anything in those states. Let the state still be taken over by who Obaseki brings, so that my office stop payment to be more easier for us. Why not get APC more? Or the way to be difficult. That it does it. Please, I'm not a rumor monger. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'll tell you where you have made mistakes, so that it doesn't add another mistake to it, so that you know the way to position yourself. Now, another thing again. There's an agreement you are supposed to have between you and your enemy. There is an agreement you are supposed to have between you and your spirit being. Now we're here, man. They have conflict with the eye. That's why the book of Amos chapter 3 verse 3. He said, can two walk together except they agree? Ogagulok Alfred, you are welcome. But we can two walk together except they agree. There must be an agreement between you and your spirit being. Without you agree together, if you want to agree to stay alive with your normal sense of humor, he will go and fight something and bring it back to you. He will restore you back. Now, you are a spirit, you live inside a body. My skin you are seeing is not the real me. The real me, you do not know the real me. This one also came as a picture making, you are recognizing. The real me is that thing that will leave my body in the night. Always you quavire. The real you. E okpa bi mi nani. O hon quavire. Ugmesa ona mu odo yore oda wagun. Clinton Nosa and Esangwe. You are welcome. Esangwe. Now that is the real you. So if you have an agreement between you and yourself, no diagonal, you also now wake home and that your real union, your innermost mind. That's why Solomon says, say, guard your heart with all diligence. He put it there in the book of Proverbs 4:23. He said, out of it flow the issue of life. So if that agreement, you are not agreeing well, like me now, I'm fighting the truth with my strength. Newton, we are intact. I don't do something and start regretting. I don't regret anything, no. Mama language so. If me aga tie ni malade wa gbugbo wa tie bo wa na. Ama eso ma e fi pe. We was washing my ye. We have not started now. It's going to be tougher than this. A lot of you never knew that Newton will one day call the palace of the Oba Benin to order where they sow slaves. That they are the problem of Edo. Have I ever said it once? Am I not saying it now without no joy? Am I regretting it? Let them also be here. Let 24 years here and 24 years here. I will still say it. Am I afraid? No. Am I going to be able to come to Benin? Yes, I'm coming with Air Force One now. What can learn in me? Because the same way I think in the book of Exodus 4:19 or so. God called Moses. Moses now more. Oh, well, you know I cannot enter Egypt again. Because of one occasion, when they were trying to kill the Israelites. Or where the people that sought to kill you, where they are dead. Jonah, sorry, Aki, you are welcome. I want to make sure I mention everybody's name today. Jonah, sorry, Aki, you are welcome. You know, he said the people that sought to kill you, they are dead. That is it. So, what you have to do now, only your assignment you are where you don't think about my own. May God continue to protect that man. The way most of you are doing, thank you very much. But where you save yourself. If you have made any mistake, always pray. Saloba lao. Who does it get fiande? The team by Anthony here to make sure we go to this town. The only person I know right now, I know there are also power that control it, which we have already know. President Donald J. Trump, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Do when we have a woman, no when or women, always say Donald Trump you, minus the Putin and all his allies. Where we give me, I will still talk about the person here. That's why I will not fail to pray for His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of the person who supported the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or the same this senator Nanoguna. But now, if this man have died, he have been fighting for salvation for humanity and redemption. Don't you think people will miss him? Who is missing him today? Should I not say rest in peace? Am I stupid? What does it stand for? He's not my friend. He's not a friend to humanity. Let him go. Let him go. The better people that stand for salvation for humanity and redemption, who is fighting hard to make sure we get there, they will be celebrated. They take because of this very trouble now with banner. Everybody will recognize him. Madam Elizabeth, you are welcome. So people recognize him. That's why do well. 1 Timothy 5:17. He said, let the elder that will be counted worthy of double honor, especially those that labor in word and industry. This very your precious life, use it to fight for humanity. It may benefit you, say. Now, if you make money abroad, it comes to a time that money go finish. Do you know your good deal will never finish? Do you know the highest celebrity you are going to be seeing Nigerian today? When the time comes, I'm going to be number one, go and market. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not doing advert here. Thank God I'm not toasting an animal where I know this man will go and write it. Do you know what? A time is going to come, you will not say, look at what this man stands for. Look at what this man stands for. On a man stands for, on a creative content. Look at what this man stands for right from time. That is it. Opposite, I think you are welcome. So that is it. But when the first shall be the last and the last shall be the first. So I'm urging all of you watching today. Try and pick up a responsibility. What you have to do with humanity. It is when you have been able to pick up one responsibility, you now become a celebrity. The celebrity we have today are the people that are wayward. You will call somebody a celebrity, somebody that fights a freedom fighter will call a celebrity. Number one celebrity in Nigeria today is Nnamdi Kanu. Make position in Menaze. Let's give that honor to him. Because he's the comrade, comrade that was so mole. Not a comrade of all comrade. I pray no Saloba wa arrested for man or America would do. No what do I win and not say I. You know, we are not talking about the comrade with settlement. We are really talking about people that met well for humanity. Tell me one particular thing Nnamdi Kanu have said that have not come to pass today. The war in Igbo land, in Biafra land, is bigger than every other war in Nigeria. The war in Igbo land, nobody talks about it. No celebrity uses it to create content. The Sabo today that's in the Biafra struggle is more than the people that are real. These people, they are passing through hell, and God will be helping them. The war, the highest war today that is as real in the whole world, apart from the one that is happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Biafra land. Now let that worry. The war in Ukraine, Nakuno. The one in Gaza, Eredian Yahuba. Are the Zionists, I arrest you. Near Washo, ma we be telling you, area go where you go in a story. They can let Yaga go. O Korok by Ukraine. Have the Kazera Mafia, the Nazi Malaysia, I have your Hivare. The same way we are going to be ready, the Kragan and the Lion. They must be ready. They must be ready. They are going to be mass arrest. The only place there is war today, the Democratic Republic of Congo that is real, and Biafra land. But nobody talk about Biafra land. And we thank God for all the galactic army of Biafra Liberation Army. They are doing well, but their leader today is staying in the prison. This Kotisegosa idiot Ugbo. Do you know what he said? I don't know where he saw that write-up. He want to come and obey his slave master now. That yes, I want to go bien working. Here we want to go bien. He want to obey now. If all of us say nobody will stop this very protest, Tinubu, you shouldn't be looking for the traditional ruler that go to help him to calm people down. None of order. Why is he calling the traditional ruler? After they called him to order, if you know what he now bring out a memo. They write about so many things that they want the federal government to meet up to. For so many things. In one paragraph, they can write a release of Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know? This very Kotisegosa idiot Ugbo spotted that one out and said because of Nnamdi Kanu we have mentioned, he is no longer interested in the protest. Now, what is the offense of Nnamdi Kanu? What is the offense of Nnamdi Kanu? Because on one occasion, he says, if Oba died for Benin, they use how many heads, human head until they bury him. And that thing is true. Nnamdi Kanu was not lying, no. I want you now lie before. Okay, why you do something you don't want anybody? Are you people crazy? You do something and you don't want anybody to talk about it. Why will you do that? He said it on one occasion. And you rebel it today. When Nnamdi Kanu want them, go and get Somalia visa. They are even looking for the Somalia visa. Most of Nigerian senators and the ministers, all of them don't jack back come for Nigeria. Not be protest, it be run for before. But the UK danger will. Yeah, and I'm okay. You are gone now. What now? Yeah, I thought he ran for protest now. You want to go and hide? Run, come. We are waiting for you here. Wale ade. Make una they run, they come. You got lock up somebody that want the people to be free. What the palace of the Oba Benin did not stand for its children. Nnamdi Kanu was more relevant than the palace of the Oba Benin. Who could see what is to befall the people of the so-called Janjaweed, Nemaboni and Salu Awagbon. He saw it coming, the suffering. Or now intend to work in my do work of man. They didn't do anything about it. Run abroad. What do what was Salu? This was how the guy did it. He debunked. Instead of Antoyote, my slave master have already spoken. I have nothing to say now. Ona chicken, ona moyo mawe. But or can't tell to hello because I can't make any involved. Now, please, my humble viewers, don't let anybody distract you. Salvation is personal. The book of Philippians 2, verse 12b, it says, "Walk out your salvation with fear and with trembling." I'm saving my life, saving the one of my generation. They remake me nisi egeti bime. That Andrew is my biological father. Why Igminigun is my grandfather. Now Ugbogo give birth to Duhuemen. Uduhuemen give birth to Igminigun. Igminigun give birth to Imadenu Andrew. Then Imadenu Andrew give it to me. You can see that he extend. You are so to also extend your own. Lead down a very good legacy. Let people see your children tomorrow. You need to be mentioned. I know right now right now, but the time is going to come. People want to associate. That man is a nice man. But at the initial stage, what fella having level, fella man level in Nigeria now, people were mocking at him. Ana do ye HIV and he fella again. Can anybody call HIV fella now again? Because we have not come to know the truth. That what that man stand for. Ali before you work do you know today the same will know your work they are paid dearly for it. They are paid dearly for it. But I pray wherever his children is. Salobo Agba here. Near making a team follow legacy in the and say so that's also we don't want the labor of all our heroes to go by. People like Ali will be celebrated when the time due. Because they were the people who started the revolutionary movement on how humanity is supposed to be free. But now look at it today. All lunatic. All bovine. All Australia Wallaby is your friend. Why the more reputable people are their enemies? I know a lot of people don't want to really bear that name. They are still trying to say it's my father. Oh, Uta. I'm about to have them like when if you do yagle do ven ba we boni gelegbe no re boy bo ven yan ro pa yan gele like so they are all sacrificed. All of them, as you see there, so they are all sacrificed. Actually, that's why whatever insult they are giving or whatever thing they are doing is not affecting us as a people. Whatever insult they give us or whatever thing they are doing is not affecting us as a people. Because we know that what they are saying is not real. Ọgbà tí wà lọ́dọ̀ wa mi video na ọ̀gá suhun mi agele suhun a me we mi na suhun wu we gi me ko wa no suhun. So they just say just to get that popularity, that popularity working number we go. But do you think any power is going to support that also suhun wu ni? Mena ranu geleti ebon way from my stomach, from my nervous system to auto the esophagus. Mena ya ti ebon ina nyenye gbeta almost affect you. No, what provoking me na igele taweto wa uhuni ita the last syllable word imo a capital letter to agele suhun uwu. What affect you when but that one is not effective. Rather than they want to use it to indict you, make you feel that is a way to they want to bully you out of proportion. When this this 5D brokers imagine some months ago one just came to bring it on. We bring it on. He can get more picture get you pay now we know man and mama this is not the best way to fight. No. I had a message enter my head from God. When you think go and remove that picture. This is not how you have to fight. Whatever you want them to become, give and become, man. I pronounce it word today. Nobody carry more picture me. Oh how I miscarriage. What did that stand for? What I stood for is what matters. What I stand for is what matters. So that's why I'm urging us. Let us fight for our salvation ourselves. Nobody coming to come and save you. Like that thing I got, I quoted before, that's Exodus 3. It is very, very meaningful. It is one the very day the children of Israel started praying that God automatically heard them. It took time. It took time and processes. So our own, this is the time. If your man not still carry on for the protest, una cancel the protest, una not cancel am. That one does not stop what is coming. We are bringing freedom to Idu land. I go to come, don't ask me. We don't need to create any platform. Idu Nation platform is creating now. People are constituting nuisance there. Only whatever. Also, at times you need to deceive your enemies. People are aware now we're now. That's going to be the source. We will know. I don't have a specific platform where I do meeting. Ask anybody. The meeting I do between myself and the God of nature. That's the meeting I do. Work I do a meeting. I do a scrutinize the way. I do a verification. The brokers you did today were very wonderful. As we are even speaking now, whether all our platform I did not share today now, whether this video go down, people don't share and since I don't even know. Whether people now don't share, I'm only the one that always share to our platform. What about not depend on you on that platform? So the platform is there. We are not strategizing from there. It has been God all the way. We are able to sustain. Ask anybody whether we have ever one day raised money. Hey, they don't tax us on so person. Oh, we need to use money. We need to donate money. Oh, take go buy ladder. Now make I am to the It has not been like that. It has been God all the way. That's how God does these things. People I praise here, they are not in my platform. I don't even know where they are. The people I praise here most often. A lot of you will think where we have contact. Like Honorable Otabo Sawaro. My boy Mike one there. I know him through that very name and how he comments here. A lot of you will feel he's my friend in the field. There is one woman now, Helen Peters. Of 20 euro. But we're not going to do one. Because Donald Trump is reign already. And why are they there soon? But already back when I said it one time like that. I still know that very woman today. I don't know. I think it should be woman. Mama one there. At times I don't know people through their comment. With the way he put comment and all of that, I know that this person is contributing his best. We appreciate people. Not because what we are. I'm supposed to overrain praises today of what I was given to. Do you know why I did not rain praises? Because she's a mother. Yeah, don't tag me. Oh, you know me, we're giving value. These are what happens. So that's why whatever in any given struggle, if you are sharing, share well. If you are sharing a video, share well. If you are also commenting, comment constructively. As you are also commenting, align with the very message. Okay, Mariri. I saw two comments this very week that marvel me. So Obaseki is good like this. Automatically, that person now is now a die-hard fan for Obaseki. That's why we do brokers and say the truth. We are not only doing brokers to campaign for Aswan, vote for Aswan. After you don't vote for Aswan, what's going to happen? What is Aswan bringing? Is Aswan going to make us to remain slave? We should be telling him what we want. Aswan ware make sure salvation for humanity and redemption in the community mood that your mood. If Aswan came and he want to go and join Taga and Lion, we will give him what he want. We push him from Osadebe Avenue. If Aswan come tomorrow, he want to show that way, we remove you in the platter of gold. Only when I log him and Aswana. Oh, logo. Person where you give one food, I will not wake by. Why have you book have a logo? This is why you back one canna. Look at the book of Isaiah chapter 38. Let me be rounding up here. Isaiah 38, verse 1. When God sent prophet Isaiah to go and meet Ezekiah, or when this sickness go to lead on to death, because God Ezekiah have done much for God. Or when God check my record, what about we are turning? Check a record the many. We might get better say now. I must everywhere you are, man. That is it. We'll tell Aswan say Aswan. Alpha, waiting. If you like one be drinking water, why one man won? Some person will also losing emotion. Please, I want to urge us. If you must get your freedom, don't use emotion and don't be a psychopath. Don't be an hypocrite. Any person you are supporting, who God love it in styles. What he tastes in discipline. Proverbs 22 verse 6. He said, train up a child the way he should grow. When it's old, do not depart from it. The book of Hebrews 11, I think 12 verse 11 or 11 verse 12. Walk my way, Vanny, but there is something there. or when no discipline cease to be pleasant at the times, or when but painful, but or when at the end result, it will yield an harvest of righteousness to them that were trained by it. No. One of us drop it there. I'm not still talking about the good thing you do today. That's a remake or can activism. If Obaseki Oba Dogion Maniaki, was he offended? If Obaseki offended the palace, who does the palace offend? A palace is a federal government. They are above the law in everything. How is that possible? The same way the story are narrated to us one day. Jesus Christ was teaching on sensitive angle. Is a man were owing somebody. The man told the person, you go where, go, I forgive you. The same man that they just forgive. Let's say I forgive all the will never again. I forgive all we go bazuwa. Oh man, but we go bazuwa. What command me go ha? Okay, Warren, a man and a tell but it's a non-cohead. I thank God what all we go bazuwa no idiots in origin. Now, whenever we forgive, then where we so do? We are telling but why we mama muri again? Now the message can't go meet the guy we forgive and for go bazuwa. Say, oh, but see you. I want where ya Bob and one be we go bazuwa. I want the one you ring road in Pole. You know when I'm worried. Do you know that man we sent J? When I young woman, you know the humiliation you went through. You know the pains and agony you went through. You are also dragging people to come and bear the same name with you. That's why Edo alien, they remain an alien. So please don't be a part of them because no buoyant day is much. No repenting. We cannot be praying and empty here. As many that is willing and obedient, according to the book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 19, it says, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat fruit of the land. Some of the fruit of the land mean where you will inhabit the land. There's a new land coming. It's already here already, but most of us, because of our consciousness in my heart, we are not alive, but we will not know it. But for those of us that know all listen to the tune of our voice, do what is right, speak the truth often, irrespective of whoever it may concern. The book of John chapter 4 verse 24, it says, our God is a spirit. No, he said, everyone that must worship God in truth and spirit. That is it. If you must worship, if you must be close to this God, it is your spirit being that liaises with God. Or what be no one, or bow hand, what we no one, right? It does not leave me physical food. It means that they will reveal some certain miseries to you. Open men wine. That's why I'm down with the God of my ancestors. No person with his right senses can do this and remain. Either they are going to use one or two persons around you and they can hijack your brain. These people, they can hijack your brain. Particularly if you are making sophisticated videos, like the way we are doing it here. We do sophisticated broadcasts. That's what we do. So our video does not just end from one part. If you check today, we are touch area. We started from the Paris Olympic, what was spotted there, the symbol, how you can find it in the book of Revelation 6, verse 1 to 8. I also read to you in the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 4, about how many seals that we have in the book of Revelation. That the people that walk in 144,000. It does not mean that they are going to heaven. Because no him in no day. But when we on now, systematically go and start doing your research. Follow us often. We are not just a content creator. We want to create lives. We are making things that are supposed to be impossible. We are making it to be possible. They want humanity to go into extinction while we are drawing it back. We want to make sure that none of us, according to I read it in the book of Numbers 31 verse 49, they told Moses, say, Moses, we have counted the soldiers under your command. He said none is missing. I declare today, anyone hearing the tone of my voice, you will be counted among the people that are going to stay in this world. You will not be missing. With the virtue of love and life you applied in this very video, no matter whatever mistakes you may have made, I pronounce today the God of nature will turn your bitter water to become sweet water. That thing they put in your system, you know when I walk back or you know when I walk talking, that thing they put in your system before I ask when I zombie. Today, you will also be the one that will work against them. you will be the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption in your only way. All your disappointment, I turn it tonight to become an appointment. Eti no rigbin igbinanane. Eti no ronda anunaki, eti no ronda Galactic Federation. Eti no re under the White Hat. Eti no ido lagmona yine Mother Universe, Mother Nature, Mother Gaia. We keep on protecting you and your household. I pray for that thing you are believing on, that many bird has spoken to you with, has spoken about to you. Because of it will come in a hurry. Today I name you Onawu. Today your real name now become Onawu. That is the made for you for evil. The God of nature has turned it around. And the earth is resetting himself. And they pronounce a great reset to do transhumanism. Today, I pronounce the powers in heaven and on earth. Not polo where they are. Today, I use the powers in heaven and on earth to lock up that door. Today, I name you a Diagonya. With the virtue of you are supporting us by one way or the other, and you love the truth, and you are standing by the truth, and you are speaking the truth. Today, I name you Onawu. I name you a Diagonya. Nothing will do you in a hurry. He said, please let me believe in you guys here. Is there anybody I've not really mentioned about today? This somebody deleted this. I think I will see somebody like a Dina Osato Abi or something. Dina Osato, you are welcome. I think I saw you do first here. You do first, you are also welcome. So if I did not mention your name, I'm sorry for that. We are going to be seeing some other time. Please make sure you share this very broadcast. Happy Sunday to you all. Today, Sunday 28th of July, 2024. So please make sure you share the very broadcast, and let's try as much as we can to make sure we adhere to any one or two information we gather from here. You may not understand the in-depth, but when you understand the area, let's try and put that in. Any useful information, I will let us know about it. So remember, we are present in Trophy. We are in this together. Junto por demons, by the grace of God, Almighty God, we are going to arrive the promised land safe and sound. And we'll count all our people and all will be missing. As many fighting for salvation, for humanity and redemption, wa yok power manuwa or eva manuwa oko aroda o wari koko ari ke wa aroda o benitari o kan yi etin ya fe ni dagbon na fe yi ne o ku wa yagbon inu ayive we. Please, for those of you, don't kill yourself over money, don't kill yourself over property for the now. Save your head. You just save your. This is time for you to save your head. This is no longer time for project. Wa am go to buy a doctor, keep it somewhere. A doctor gonna keep it somewhere. Things will get better. Keep it somewhere, because we don't know where they are going to be doing lockdown. You know, keep it somewhere. Better days are coming. When they are here, more the big. If not for people to die, it's not for God, but the God that started it will bring it to completion. So our YouTube channel is IRCP TV. It's our YouTube channel. One our backup YouTube channel is Inter Udu 247 INTEROUDU 247 TV. You space it. So that's our two YouTube channel. But for the now, we are uploading in IRCP TV. That's where we are operating right now. That's only YouTube we are using for the now. So anytime we have missed some kind of things here, we switch on to the other side. So that's how we do it. So do have a nice day, everyone. So please, let's try and know how to combine the dots. Very, very important. Let's try and know how to combine the dots. Okay, about what the important thing. It will also help you when you see some video. It is not every video you just see, you just allow it live. There are some video, there are information inside, you need to digest it. So our telephone number is +34 631 056 That's our telephone number. +34 631 056284. That's our telephone number. So from me here, happy Sunday. Ciao, bye. Jagada Desmond, you are welcome. You are not late.